A quiet royal moment unfolded this week that felt far more personal than ceremonial, and it began with a familiar embrace that caught many by surprise. As umbrellas dotted the entrance of Maggie's Cheltenham, Queen Camilla arrived not for spectacle, but for something far more meaningful. This was a place shaped by listening, by tea shared in silence, and by conversations that don't always have easy answers. And waiting inside was an unexpected face from the world beyond royal circles, Geri Halliwell-Horner. The Queen greeted the former Spice Girl warmly, leaning in for a kiss on each cheek, before asking with genuine curiosity how she was and whether this was her first visit. Geri's reply was simple, but telling. She called the experience amazing, a word that would echo the tone of the day again and again. This visit marked a special moment for Maggies, the cancer support charity now celebrating its 30th anniversary. Across 27 centers in the UK, Maggies offers something hospitals often can't: space, time, and human understanding for people living with cancer, and for those who love them. As Camilla moved through the center, she spoke openly about the reality patients face after treatment ends. The questions that linger. The fears that don't fit neatly into appointment slots. She described how vital it is to have somewhere people don't need to pretend they're fine. Somewhere they can receive expert guidance, sympathy, and yes, even a simple cup of tea. Walking alongside her was Geri, quietly observing as the Queen met 23-year-old Caitlin Warrington. Diagnosed with a rare form of ovarian cancer at just 14, Caitlin endured relapses at 16 and 18 before finally reaching remission. She explained how Maggies had supported not just her, but her mother too, emotionally and financially, during years when uncertainty became a way of life. Caitlin's mother, Nikki, spoke candidly about how isolating life can feel once hospital visits stop. Cold waiting rooms disappear, but so does the structured support. Camilla listened closely, responding with words that reflected lived understanding. She acknowledged that there are hundreds of questions patients carry, questions that often go unanswered elsewhere, but are welcomed here. When another patient shared his own experience, Camilla summed it up simply. The support, she said, is life-changing. Dressed in a soft blue cashmere suit, the Queen had been welcomed by Maggie's chief executive Dame Laura Lee, along with local dignitaries. Yet despite the formalities, the atmosphere remained intimate. In her speech, Camilla described Maggie's as a bright and peaceful place, filled with people whose stories speak volumes about the difference compassion can make. She paid heartfelt tribute to Maggie Keswick-Jenks, the woman whose own cancer journey inspired the creation of these centers. Maggie believed in dignity, in control, and in beauty, even during life's most frightening chapters. Camilla reflected on how proud she would be to see what her vision has become. She spoke of Maggie's belief that people facing cancer don't just need information, but an environment that comforts them. A place where laughter can sit beside tears. Where strength is rebuilt quietly, one conversation at a time. Before leaving, Camilla unveiled a newly commissioned portrait of herself, donated to Maggie's and painted by artist Eileen Hogan. The image shows the Queen seated at her desk at Birkhall, a thoughtful addition to a center she originally opened back in 2010. Since then, the Cheltenham location has grown, with new extensions and landscaped spaces designed to bring calm and light. As the visit drew to a close, there were more warm exchanges between Camilla and Geri, another kiss, another shared smile. Speaking afterwards, Geri described her admiration for the Queen, calling her stoic, formidable, and a force of nature. She reflected on how Maggie's teaches a simple but powerful lesson, that we need each other. Dame Laura Lee echoed that sentiment, expressing gratitude for Camilla's long-standing support as president of the charity since 2008. She spoke of how the Queen's words carry weight, encouraging more people to seek help and reminding them that joy is still possible, even after a daunting diagnosis. As Maggie's looks ahead to the next 3 decades, with ambitions to expand to 60 centers across the UK, Camilla's presence served as a quiet promise. That no one should face cancer alone. That listening matters. And that sometimes, the most powerful royal visits are the ones that feel deeply human. If stories like this matter to you, where royalty meets real life, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.